This is an update of my apartment. It's finally mostly put together. There's still a few problem areas. Here you can see my file cabinet, a few random crap. Oh, a return of the library card there. So finally, most of the stuff is gone. I sort of got this sort of area of improvement right here. Don't know what to do with my bike. Right here will be a TV that's still, which you saw in an earlier video if you've been paying attention. Yeah, so this area is kind of a work in progress. I'll show this first. I kind of have an alarming number of lamps. Plenty of light. I've got this lamp, that little guy right there, this guy right here, this guy right here, over here in the closet. I've got two more, so, oh, and then a flashlight just to add all to it. Too much light. Whoa, speaking of which. So, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with those. I think it'd be really cool to have like a light right here, although most lamps are going to have a base that aren't going to really fit in there. So maybe, I don't know, the bottom of these ones screws off. So I'm thinking about like getting creative and maybe sort of creating my own base and just jamming it in there. Because that would be a pretty cool place for a light, and there's only one light fixture in this entire room right there. Is right there. I'd also like one right behind my bed, or maybe like a mounted one, because I would like to read eventually in my bed. As you can see, I haven't made it. Someone loaned me a blanket, and I've got the sheet. That's all I really need. I haven't even used the blanket. My sake set. So I've got this place kind of set up. I got these kind of random square end tables, coffee tables. I don't really know what to make of those. I've never actually had a coffee table. I usually just like this whole area. I usually like it pretty open. I like a very open apartment. And as you can see, this is, you know, for how big it is, it's actually pretty open because I kind of got everything on the peripheries. I sort of wish I could get rid of this glass table here. The light's kind of reflecting on it. And just use this guy right here. The wood one here. Because look at that. I mean, at any time I could just file it away and then you never see it. These wood chairs, I had 4 of them, and I didn't know what to do with them. So oh, look at that. That's me. Hello. All right. So I crammed them up in there with my toolbox. This closet's still pretty spacious. Probably fit a person in there if anyone in Seattle wants to come stay. Yeah, so that's about it. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff. Once my computer monitor gets here, I will have the reason to kind of set it all up. And this will look a lot better. I'm probably going to do one more video after that. Oh, here's my bookcase. Maybe someone might be interested in that. So I had to get a little tricky right here. Tricky. Because this bookshelf, every time I put this bookshelf together, I run into this problem where I always have one shelf that's just a little too small. And if I don't do it right, then I have 2 shelves that are a little too small. So these books down here can just barely fit in there. So I had to, these ones are actually just a little tiny bit too tall to fit in there. So I jimmy rigged it like that. And I've got these. And then I've got these. I've actually got books behind those books, the fiction books. And then I've got these. But I got rid of a bunch of books. So if you don't know what this is, someday you'll find out. And I've got a little live with, what does it say? Live with intention. It's very important. I almost threw that away, but I've had it for so long. It's like one of those things where you kind of want to throw it away. But you've had it for so long, you just end up keeping it. And then, you know, it's good positive words of wisdom. So there's my apartment all put together. I don't know if I'll be shooting more videos today. That's kind of why I'm doing this one. But yeah. Pretty cool. I like it. Finished off my kitchen in between takes, so for no particular reason other than completeness. As you can see, I've kind of rearranged. I put my George Foreman grill here, and for the first time in pretty much my entire apartment, it's pretty much made to sit right here, right next to the oven. Although I bet this plastic will melt with this oven, with this heat coil. I guess that's what that thing is called. Still got my glass, my wine here. I put my blender up there because I'm probably not going to do it. And I almost died putting it up there because that thing fell right at the top and I nailed me in the head and I caught it before it hit the ground. Yeah, that was really cool. Oh, and I forgot to show off these books. These are my this is my little religious collection, I guess you could say. It's kind of got a little of everything. This really doesn't belong here, admittedly, The Origin of Species, but it serves as a really good book end because it's big, thick, and heavy. So every time I ever try to put another book on the end, any of these books, it'll all fall over. But this one just all in line. So yeah. Oh, look at this spick. Don't need this sticker here. It's a good thing I shot this video, or that sticker probably would have stayed there for like a week. Unbelievable. I actually do have more ornaments for my bookcase. I usually have actually something really cool that was there in my last bookcase iteration. But it's still in Corvallis with the rest of my valuables, which reminds me, I'm actually going to have another painting that I still have, and I'm going to put that right there, I think. The painting that my great-grandmother, in the second vlog, I talk about it and emphasize it, and I think it's going to go, if you can see, it's going to go right here. Right here. All right.